Hi everyone, so welcome back to my channel. For today's video, this isn't going to be like a review of the palette. This is going to be a review of the palette. This is not going to be a tutorial because I feel like me showing you, there's so many other people that can do tutorials, but I just really want to make this a quick, snappy, do you need to buy this palette? Should you pre-order and wait for the next release? Whatever that may be, I will try and find out and leave it in the description down below. I just really want to be upfront, honest and real and show you whether or not, tell you whether or not you need this palette, because I've watched a lot of tutorials and I feel like some people are like, oh, they don't blend. I just want to put it out there. Right, so starting off with the packaging, absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It's velvet. A lot of people are saying it's in practical to travel with, but if you're like me, I don't need a practical palette. I don't need it. I don't use them little quad things. I like a big chunky palette, and if you're paying £56 like I did, you're going to want a palette which is strong, durable, and it's going to look like it's worth a lot of money. And you want it to look like the shit. You want it to look like it's worth a lot of money, which I feel like it definitely is. I'm not gonna lie, when I opened this, I've never been speechless by an eyeshadow palette before, any type of makeup. This blew me away. Look at it. It's absolutely huge. It's bigger than my head. It's huge. Jeffree Star is the GOAT of makeup. It's the greatest. It's the best makeup I feel like money can buy, and the quality of this is absolutely insane. So I'm going to show you the colours. Everything you can see on my face today, highlighter, eyes, everything is Jeffree Star Cosmetic Bloodlust palette. Right, so start off with, we've got Your Majesty, top white corner. Loved it. I use a touch of it underneath my eyes just to give it that little bit brightened look, and I feel like it has done that today. Hopefully it does. I'm not sure if you can tell. I've just brightened them up a bit more and I feel like it definitely did that. Next we've got Take the Crown. Take the Crown I've used pretty much everywhere. I use a little bit on the lid, just in the inner corners. I've used it in the inner corners to highlight. I used actually a touch of that with Beauty Sleep and Wet Jewel as my highlight, and as you can tell, obsessed. Next up we've got Deviant. I actually blew out the eye with this colour mix because it's the lightest purple. It's like a very light lilac and it is a really beautiful colour and the formula is stunning. Next we've got Beauty Sleep. As I said, I use this on the inner corner, just the tiniest bit on the inner corner, because the cut crease look I actually went for today, I used Wet Jewel combined with Pink Magic. Pink Magic, hands down my favourite shade in this palette, I'm not gonna lie. The next shade we've got is Royal Pain. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't use this colour today. I stuck with all purples. I feel like I definitely could have used this, maybe to blend out the purple if I wanted more of a pinky look, but I definitely just went with more the purple vibes. Next up we've got the middle row. We've got Dungeon. I use a little bit of Dungeon just on the outer corner, blended really nice. I've got this kind of thing when I've used eyeshadow palettes before. You do a cut crease and you go to blend it out and you lose all the colour you've put on underneath. That definitely didn't do that today and I'm really, really happy with that. Next up we've got Scandal Water, which is the bluish colour just about here. The bluish colour. Again, I actually used some of that. I used that on the outer corner to blend out the purple. It didn't turn the eye look really blue. I used the tiniest little amount. We're mixed with Deviant. I sort of tapped the two together, tapped the two together, and it gave a really nice blown out effect. Next we've got Sworn Enemy. I'm not gonna lie, I tried to add this right on the edge, but I actually scrapped the idea and put a bit of concealer over it just because it wasn't the look I was going for, but it was actually really bright. And if I swatch it for you now, just to show you this one tiny little swatch, and it's really, really pigmented. I barely touched that. A little goes a long way with these shimmers. I believe they are a new formula and they definitely feel different to the Conspiracy palettes. The shimmers in this, in my opinion, are a lot better than the Conspiracy palette. The colours like Trish, I wear them a lot, so I feel like I've got used to them now. I love how they look, but the glitters in this, but the metallic-y glittery shades in this are beautiful. So next up we've got Pink Magic. As you can see all over the lid, I love it. Next up we've got Bleeding Heart. Now I actually swatched this one. Again, I haven't got this on today. I love a good red eyeshadow. It's like I wear it all the time, so I actually can't wait to wear this. But today I really wanted to play with purple. I feel like if you watched the, you can see that where I'm about to swatch it, if you watched I watched Soph's review, and if you watch that, I feel like you'll definitely agree. This feels like a cream. It's so weird. Like, you can get so many swatches out of this, and it sort of stains as well. Like, it's a really weird consistency, but I love it so much. I tried it on my eyes yet, but if it sticks to your hands and you think it sticks to your eyes and you think like your hands, I think you're in for a treat. They swatch really well and they feel really creamy. Not the only shade which actually does feel like that. Next up, we've got Executioner. I hate black eyeshadow. I have a hate relationship with black eyeshadow. I never wear it. I hate it. This is the first look I've ever done incorporating black eyeshadow where I'm like, I fucking love it. I love it so much. So what I've done is I've done the cut crease. I was just literally going to go out with Blood Queen. I was literally only going to go in with Blood Queen. And I decided to scrap the idea, and I thought, I'm going to go out of my comfort zone. I want to do something totally different and incorporate the black. Now, as you know, this is not an all matte black. It's got little speckles of glitter in there, which do disappear when using them. But you can see a tiniest little bit of shimmer. When applying with Fix Plus, the glitter does stay. And I feel like if you use the P. Louise base or NYX glitter glue, the glitter will definitely stay. I have tried and tested and it does work. Next up, we've got High King. Again, I use that to blend out the eyeshadow. Pretty much any matte purple you can see in this palette right now, I have used on my eyes today. Next, we've got Vivid Mood, a beautiful matte, a really lovely consistency. Again, blended out really nicely and effortlessly. Didn't have any trouble blending out the eyeshadows when using this. If any, it helped them so much. Next, we've got Monarchy. I feel like it's great that we've got a transition shade in this palette. A lot of people are moaning about that. We've got transition shades in here. It more depends how you choose to use them. A beautiful shade. I feel like it would look really nice if you've got really fair skin as a little contour shade as well. Next, we've got Blood Queen. Obviously, the whole look was centered around this look. What I did was I started off this cut crease by patting Blood Queen in a circular motion all over, and that's when I started building up, blending out the colours. I did little strokes, patted more on, patted more, repeated the process to build the colour up, and then blended out, and it worked really beautifully. We've got Vile Serpent. I didn't use this today. I do regret not using it because it's beautiful, but it's coming up so blue on this camera. It's not blue, it's like a turquoisey green, so that's a bit odd. Didn't use that today, but look at the pigment there. Trail, again, a beautiful shade. Beautiful. It's a beautiful shade. A bit more of a wearable Pink Magic. If you don't want to go glittery eyeshadow, but you want to sort of go metallic, that's the sort of look you're going for. But I love an all out, like, in your face sparkly look. So that's why I chose Pink Magic today. But yeah, this is my favourite Jeffree Star palette ever. I love it so much. In my opinion, people asked if I think the palette is worth the money. This is the most expensive palette I own, I believe. Did I pay any more? I'm not sure if I paid any more for the Conspiracy. I'm not entirely sure. Yes, I feel like I love this a lot more than the Conspiracy palette. I love the Conspiracy and I use it a lot. I use it a lot though, I'd say more on a natural day. I'd say I use the Conspiracy more on like a natural everyday basis, whereas this, I would wear this on an everyday basis, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is definitely worth, and if I was to choose between the two, I would choose this. I love the packaging, it's so extra. I feel like it's very different as well. It's not the same like coffin kind of shaped, it's very different. I can't stop touching at the velvet. I think it's beautiful, and I'm the type of person to have, like, as you can see, like display makeup. I love to show it. I feel like if you're going to buy it, show it off. I like to put them on display, and I definitely would. You get a huge mirror. I love the clasp. A lot of people have been questioning whether or not it's travel friendly. A lot of people have been asking whether or not it's travel friendly, and I was carrying hand luggage, and I sealed it. I feel like the clasp, push that clasp down, this is locked, and it's very, like, it feels very durable. So if I was to have this on hand luggage and I wanted to travel with it, I definitely would. But it's more or less, would you risk paying £56 for a palette and then want it to smash? I feel like that's just a personal opinion, maybe something you would choose upon yourself. But I would travel with it if I needed to, but I wouldn't want to travel with it. I feel like I should put it out there. So yeah. If you want me to film this look, then give me a thumbs up. But as I said, I love the palette. I will bring you a tutorial if you want it. I just don't want to, I feel like there's a lot of tutorials out there and I just wanted to try it first and get, I don't like to use, although I love doing first impressions videos, I like to play about with things first so I can get the colours right, really feel the texture of the shadows, how they blend, so that when I do this type of video I can give my honest opinion, and then if you want me to do a tutorial I'd be happy to do so. So yeah, if you want a tutorial like on this look, then I definitely love to do that, so give me a comment. So yeah, comment down below if you'd be up for that. But yeah, I can't stop looking at the highlighter, I love it so much. I didn't buy any of the other bits from the collection just because I have a lot of Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks and so many highlighters, and one thing I love getting a palette for is because they're always universal. I use the colours in it for a blush, I use the colours for highlights, I use them for under eye setting, eyebrows. My Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette I use for blush, contour, brows, shadow and highlight. When I use them I get my full money's worth, because that's what I feel like is great about the palette. If there's a limited edition collection, I always choose the palette. But yeah, should you invest in the Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette? Is it worth it? Yes, it is. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Comment down below if you want me to film a tutorial on this look right here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!